Hi, this is Die Hard as Murder, and I'm CJ, and you're listening to Sohan and Marnie.
What do you expect the crowds to be like?
No
Very
idea.
hot and bothered, and maybe not moving as much as possible because they may die of heat stroke. But good crowds, it'll be positive and it'll be a good show.
Let's just hope that no one drops dead from heat stroke.
Also us, because we'll be moving more than them, so do you know what I mean? We have to not die of heat stroke before the fans. So.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That would
big one.
be a bit of
Bit
a...
of give and take.
Yeah.
No.
Now, what's the craziest crowd that you've ever played to and what happened?
Maybe last night?
Yeah, possibly last night's gig. That was, well, we decided as a group, you know what, don't drink too much. Let's play good tomorrow at Big Day Out, biggest show ever. And had a whole bunch of drink cards, which DAL lovingly provided for us. But we decided,
Give them to the fans.
give them to the fans. But you had to get it. First, you had to take your shirt off.
If you're a man, no women only.
No,
Only men only. Men only.
PG.
PG.
Take your shirt off and then get to the stage, and that was rewarded with a mighty fine drink card. I think.
was.
Yeah.
It
And
was
that
great.
caused absolute chaos.
I can imagine there's not much that people wouldn't do to get a free
Yeah.
drink.
I could see the look in your eye. I could see the look in your eye.
As well, it wasn't like just the drink cards. It was the whole thing was sold out. It was hot. It was just as hot as it is here now. Ridiculous. And it was at night. Played 11 o'clock at night. Crowd was violent. There's security guards all there. Said it was the most intense show they've ever seen. A hot damn. So that was cool to be a part of that. I crowd surfed for a whole song. Me and Tom, our guitarists could hardly hold their guitars. I was sweating that much. Even the wood on their guitars was sweating.
Just winging it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Now, how did you guys come up with the name?
It was made up ages ago, years before, before even I joined. But it was just something that come about. You know, our members were throwing names around, and just like any band name, you know what I mean. It just kind of popped up. It wasn't something really thought about. Yeah, like it was just like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. Like a lot of bands do. So that's what it is. You know, they're a heavy band, and the idea behind it was to crush as much as possible, being murderous and heavy. And, you know, music being an art form, I guess. So it's like the combination of the two together, boom. So, I don't know.
You guys have got a huge fan base in Germany, the UK and the US as well. And you recorded your second album in the States. Have you got any plans to tour there at all this year?
Absolutely. We've just signed onto a very big booking agency over there called the Agency Group, which sort of are definitely the right people to be talking to about touring the US. So yeah, it's definitely going to happen. We've got a lot of the year left open, but a lot booked as well. So it's going to be cool.
We got Europe in 3 weeks, and we got a tour in Europe for a month. February 8th it starts, and then after that we go to Russia for 5 days. Tour there, come home to Melbourne, or go to Melbourne, go to 2 festivals there, then New Zealand, and then to Tassie, and then we come home. And by then we'll probably be going to the States or Canada or somewhere else anyway.
Now, you guys have, as a band, you've chopped and changed members a little bit. How have you guys coped with these changes?
I think like all bands, not all bands go through that many changes. We've only been through, I think, 3, 4 maybe tops, but you know, every band, when you spend a lot of time with people, you go through troubles. Not everybody gets along, but we had a lot of issues with previous members, like either commitment or honesty and loyalty, and just them being devoted to the band and the cause, and they had to go. But now for the last year, we've got the strongest lineup possible. If we lose a member now, it's going to hinder us in a massive way. Like, we are so tight as friends and as musos. If we lose a member now, we will seriously have to think long and hard about like the future of the band, because we can't lose anyone now.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen then.
Definitely.
For you guys. Yeah, touch wood.